What's up, YouTube? It's Mike here, back with another video. First off, I wanted to mention that YouTube is telling me in the analytics that most of the people who are watching the videos aren't subscribed. So I ask you to please subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell for notifications. And if you like the video, please like the video. So I wanted to start the video off by talking about this 300 behind me. It's been up and running for a few weeks now with the new stock in it. So I figured I would jump right into that and do a little update on it. So the bacterial infection I was dealing with seems to have cleared up. I think mostly on its own, but like I said, I did medicate. As I was talking about in that video, I did use a couple different medications, but I didn't see much response from the medications that I used. What I ended up doing was just treating with salt, and that seemed to solve the problem rather quickly. So salt is usually my go-to, like I had talked about. I did want to avoid it because of plecos and the black ghost, but they can handle salt in small doses and for a temporary amount of time. So yeah, that's what I ended up doing, and it worked great. So I don't believe that I had any casualties or anything like that. I never found anything dead. I don't exactly know how many fish are in here anymore, especially with the convicts. I don't know how many convicts are in here, and they seemed to be the ones that broke out. But again, never found any dead bodies or any problems. Everything seems like it cleared up well. And again, because of all the driftwood, I noticed there's quite the tannin tint to the water, which I don't love. But after I do a water change on it, I usually do like a 40%, something like that, once a week, somewhere along those lines. And after I do that, it looks a lot less tannin-y, a lot less brown. But I still don't hate it. I'm sure the fish like it. It doesn't seem to be negatively affecting water quality or anything like that. So I'm still really digging this tank, and I'll be getting those sponge filters out of it very shortly. So that'll be nice too. It'll make it look a little bit better. I'm not usually a plastic plant or fake plant kind of guy, but I am digging these, and I got them for wicked cheap. I think I got the 3 of them for like $5. And now I want more, so I think I'm going to try to find more of these taller style plants. I think that one's a 24-incher. I'd like to find some more of those taller fake plants for this. Obviously, you can't plant it because the fish will eat the plants. A lot of these fish would eat the plants. But the fake ones add a little bit of color, and again, I've never been into fake plants, but I'm kind of liking this, so I think I'm going to add more. Other than that, I don't really plan on changing anything anytime soon. But I really do like this tank. It's I've had a few different people come in and out of the basement recently for maintenance and to pick up fish and stuff, and people seem to really like this tank. So yeah, I really dig it. I think it's pretty cool. But I talked about it in the last video that I have a couple of catfish that I want to rehome. One is my big hybrid, who is extremely fat and eats everything. It's becoming an issue because if he just ate like tilapia and fish and things like that, it would not be as big of a problem. But the problem is he eats literally everything, including the algae wafers and the spirulina wafers that I feed to like the Fly River, and I like to feed those to the iridescent sharks too, because they're omnivores, so they appreciate that kind of vegetation. So it's becoming an issue because he just eats everything, and he's very fast. They're very quick at finding food. So gotta rehome him. And I also want to rehome one of the iridescent sharks because I have 3 still. I kind of want to get down to just 1 blue and the 1 big albino. So that is my plan. If you guys have been following me for a while, I used to have like 6 iridescent sharks, and I never wanted that. I just kept taking them in for people. They would outgrow their tanks or whatever, and I had the space, so I would take them. But what I do is I try to find them homes if possible. So locally there are people with pools and big tanks that can take them. So that is my goal, is to find them homes. I'll hold them for a little while, and eventually I want to try to find them homes. So that's what I did in this video. So let's get right into rehoming those guys. So you're coming to pick up a couple of fish. So you got a big pool pond, right? Yeah. And you have a ton of tanks. I know that. Yeah. And a YouTube channel. So
I do. My YouTube channel is the Aqua Papa. It's a brand new channel. I've been about a year now, and I got 11 tanks set up, ranging from, I got a couple of nano tanks, and I also got a 110 gallon.
Wow, awesome. Yeah. That's awesome. And so what kind of stuff you keeping?
Right now I'm doing African cichlids. I have flower horn. I got some pufferfish. I got green spotted pufferfish, and I also got dwarf pufferfish. Got them with some neons, and I got axolotls as well. I got a couple of beta fish. I used to have arowana, and more South American cichlids as well.
Awesome, awesome. So now you're the monster fish keeper.
Yeah, that's me. I got a couple 3-foot red tails. I got a 3-foot alligator gar. I got a couple smaller arowanas, a couple smaller red tails, a bunch of assorted South American cichlids. Anything that gets big, that's what I want.
Awesome. Awesome. So you're going to take this fat one down here, this fat hybrid here, and one of the iridescent sharks, add it in there.
Yeah, they'll go right into the pool with the other 2 red tails that I have in there now.
Awesome. Yeah, you'll have to send me some footage so I can throw it in this video so people can see it.
For sure.
And then once they go in, send me a little bit of an update too. That'd be great.
I should go get my waterproof case. Drop the GoPro right in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I'll send you a few clips out of it too.
Yeah, let's put the iridescent shark in a different tub.
Yeah, he's not impressed.
Can I get a quick length on him? He's over 24. I don't know if he's much over 24. Stress him out. 25? 24, 25, somewhere around there. Not quite that big. He's just fat.
He's got a good weight.
All right. I can fill buckets if you guys want to bring them out.
Yeah, we can do that.
I've been looking to get rid of some tubs anyway, so.
Do you want to control this while we go to the car?
He just pointed at me and said while we're walking to the car with the tub full of fish.
That's right. You got a.
Yeah, I got a long-haired miniature.
Oh, it's gonna be easy.
No measuring him.
Well, thank you guys very much. That wasn't quite as bad as it could have been.
No, it went a lot smoother.
All right,
A lot smoother than I thought.
cool. So I look forward to the updates, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
And I want to come do a video of your place
All right.
sometime soon. So
Sure.
we'll set something up.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So that'll be an upcoming thing you guys can look out for. So,
Yes, sweet.
all right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
And just like that, those guys are now gone. And wow, the tank looks a lot less active, and I am okay with that. So we still got a bunch of lazy catfish. We got the big hybrid here, and we got the even bigger hybrid over here. And so we got the Planiceps cat, the vulture cat, and we got the 2 iridescent sharks. And I really like it this way. It's going to be easier to feed everything, and the bioload is a lot less. So I like taking that bioload down a notch here. Makes it a little bit easier on everything, and take care of the water quality. I can feed things a lot better. Especially, again, the fly river, he needs to be able to eat well, and it was getting a little bit difficult. Plus, he's getting bumped around and stuff by some of the big cats, and now these catfish are just not as aggressive. Oh, I've freaked them out. But that is another problem there too. When they're cramped in, or when there's a lot of fish, things easily stress them out or scare them, and you don't want them hitting the walls like that, freaking out too often. So I think a lot of it is because I'm talking, but again, we want to try to avoid that. So now they are a lot less cramped, everything's got a lot more room, and it'll be easier to feed. I also figure I'll mention, because you guys can already see, look who's back in this tank. Yeah, I had to move him back. He lasted about a day in the big 1,500 gallon over here, and then he started biting at and attacking this guy again, which was the original problem when they were both together, and I hoped that the time off would avoid that happening again, and it certainly did not. It did not take long for him to become the alpha and start trying to pick on that guy again. So he's fine, he'll live, he's been through it before, but I did not want him getting beat up, and he doesn't beat up anything else, so it's just gotta be this way. I don't mind having a ray over here anyway. It kind of adds some character to this tank, makes it a little different. So yeah, he's back over here. And another thing I wanted to mention about this tank was I have talked about aquascaping it, and I still planned to do that. I plan to put substrate in it, and we're going to do some decor. However, I didn't realize how difficult it would be to get supplies right now, so the sand that I want for the substrate, and that's where I want to start, is with substrate, I am not able to get right now. I think because of the pandemic, I am having problems getting a lot of different things. So we are going to have to put that off for now, and I know that a lot of people would love to see that, including myself. I think it would be really cool to get some substrate, at least to start in the tank, and we're just going to have to wait until this stuff comes available, because I really want a specific type of sand, and I don't want to have to get the sand out once it's in, because it would be an extreme pain in the ass to try to get it out. So it's a one-time thing, it's got to be right, and we will make sure we've got enough of it at once too. So I don't want to have to mix different types of sand or anything like that. So we're putting that off for a little bit. I wanted to come back over here real quick because a lot of people were concerned about that short body red-tailed cat, and he is down here. People were concerned he was too small to go in here, which I knew he wasn't. I think on video it's a little deceiving depending on where they are in the tank, and you know, the net and all that stuff. Just the video is deceiving on sizes. It's tough to get good, accurate sizes on stuff. So I knew for a fact that he was too big for the biggest catfish over here to eat. He simply would not fit in his mouth. And I also knew that I was successful with keeping even smaller catfish with them, so I was not worried about it. And he is fine, but he's doing what smaller red tails do, and that's hide. So that's why you're not seeing him, but do not worry, he is doing just fine. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to check out the Aqua Papa on
Instagram and on YouTube. He's got a great channel, and I'm going to make my way over there shortly within the next few weeks to do a little fish room tour with him. He can tour me through all the tanks. I think you guys will enjoy that. But go check out his channel. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. So please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.